Hello, good morning. This is your daily outlook for Thursday, the 16th of August. Although yesterday's US headline figure consumer price index was lower than expected, the US housing market index climbed to 5-year highs. This, together with the recent better than expected US non-farm payrolls and retail sale reports, show considerable resilience from the states. Is this enough to persuade investors that the Federal Reserve is now less likely to embark on another round of asset purchasing in September? Adding more positive news, Federal Reserve member Fisher said that he doesn't see a high likelihood of a recession in 2013. The US dollar showed some strength across the board and especially against the Japanese yen on the likelihood that quantitative easing wasn't needed just yet. The euro fell 79 points from 123.43 to 122.64 versus the US dollar and then stabilised around its support of 122.80. The US dollar fought back against the Japanese yen after worse than expected US CPI figures to close slightly higher at 78.97 after hitting a low of 78.59 during the day. Gold continued its range-bound movement and rose from $1,590.43 to $1,606.64 an ounce. The US 500, which tracks the SP 500, had modest daily gains from a low of 139.762 to a high of 140.562. The UK 100, which tracks the FTSE, had small declines from 5848.80 to 5819.30 and closed the day at 5836.30. Let's take a look at what the currencies are doing this morning. The euro-dollar pivot point at 123.15 with a preference to enter into short positions at 123.05. The dollar-yen pivot point is at 78.85 with a preference to enter into long positions at 78.85. The Aussie dollar pivot point is at 105.10 with a preference to enter into short positions at 105.10. The sterling dollar pivot point is at 156.45 with a preference to enter into long positions at 156.45. And the dollar CAD pivot point is at 0.9910 with a preference to enter into short positions at 0.9910. Looking at commodities and indices, the oil pivot point at 93.30 with a preference to enter into long positions at 93.30. The gold pivot point at 1590 with a preference to enter into long positions at 1590. And the silver pivot point at 27.48 with a preference to enter into long positions at 27.48. The US 500 is at 1395 with a preference to enter into long positions at 1395. And the UK 100 is at 5623 with a preference to enter into long positions at 5623. And of course, for more up-to-date information, please visit us at easy-forex.com. And on the calendar, the market movers are the UK retail sales month-on-month in July forecast to drop by 0.1%. EU Consumer Price Index month-on-month in July forecast to drop by 0.5%. US initial jobless claims forecast to increase to 365,000. And the US Philly Fed Manufacturing Index in August forecast to increase to -5. Our interesting pair to watch is the euro, which dived 114 points from 122.54 to a new all-time low of 121.40 against the Canadian dollar. Today's Eurozone CPI could push the already record-breaking pair even lower and target the support levels of 121.30 and 121.20. A push back up towards the 121.80 level may give the record books a rest until another day. This has been your Daily Outlook. I'm Emma and Joe from the Easy Forex Dealing Room. Have a good day.
Not only have you found a great place for Forex news, you found a great place to trade it. Registration is easy. Just click Join Now. Membership has its unique benefits, such as the freeze rate, the trade simulator, the inside viewer, and personal dealers. Your personal account manager waiting for you now.